Jester. Final episode 5. It's different, but the same as everything else. Well, let's all fall silent for the Jester once again. And let's ignore how pleased with themselves they look. I'm a Jester. I'm always pleased with myself.
Oh, no.
I'd expect you of all people to know how likely it is that you'll fail. Why? Because we've had 30 wins? I don't know. How inappropriate is it that you and your new pals can thwart fate and chance and entropy? Still better to try anyway, right? If it doesn't work this time, we'll try again. And again and again. Until it does. Yes, people are the same thing about the lottery, I believe. Really should know better after all this time. But I suppose you don't have any other options. So in you go. I find it kind of weird that, yeah, at this stage, like you're on episode 5, you got almost 30 wins knocked out. She's still living the dream of no one's ever won once before. Unless she's talking about the wheel spin. But Jester just has an actual deck instead of what normally happens. When you play a card, though, it goes on the bottom of the deck. There's no shuffle, like draw pile and shuffle. However, you can't go through the deck more than once per turn. That's about it. His thing will discard duplicates or triplicates, so you can move to the next ones. On one of them, on Witch, I think it is. Well, I had it on Witch. I don't know if it's because we'd done the other ones. You fight him as a final boss. Upgrades would be really valuable. Just as valuable as any other deck. Sometimes less so, because upgrades in your equipment one, you're guaranteed to use them every turn. You're not as guaranteed to get to all the cards every turn. But you can control where it sits. Oh, they've changed the name of the stuff. Okay, do 3 damage, snap 3 at once to gain Fury. Okay, yep. Do 1 damage, +1 for each kapow used this turn. Oh, okay, that seems good. No claw is floor. Okay, so we can discard the 2 Blamos, and you can use the discard as many times in a turn you want. And his power just plays them instead of discarding them. He got dice because he got beaten as a final boss. Yeah. Mean lady mean. Should probably heal, right? Recover 1 health, get a new dice. It's not terrible. I mean, it's max 3, so if you can't use it, it sits there. And you can use it next time you get a new dice. Okay. Yeah, you don't discard your hand at the end of the turn either. So the first one did 1, the second one did 2, even though they didn't get played immediately. That's kind of cool. Let's play these ones. Because I want to Oh, I can't. Anyway. Oh, okay. Melody is inflict a weak, which is take an extra damage per hit. So a couple melodies played in a turn's nice. Max deal 2 weak damage. Return dice if enemy is weakened. Or rough. Do 5 damage. Maintains furry. Or woof. Repeat next action, but disable it next turn. Oh, and those are countdowners. Well, melodies are just inflict weak and not get them, but I need more dice. Yeah, it's different compared to the other ones, so the strategy's a little different. Jester's been pretty fun all the way through. Even episode 4. I guess if you've got them in the same hand, you just discard them. If you've got them on the same other turn, you snap them. Let's be a dog. Oh, super gardener rabbit. In a garden of beat Is it better or worse than being a bear? I don't know. I mean, it's 5 down. It's more damage than the other stuff, so. I see. I should be snapping them. Nah. Snap next turn if we need to. Yeah, you can buy removals and you could, I think one of them gets offered at a level up. Oh, I didn't think I was going to kill. Wasn't paying attention. I should have healed him too. Oh, he's on his island. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey, we're going to do it. Maintain fury. Bam, 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 bam. It was like a quad hit. Subdivide to split dice evenly. Ooh, yeah, okay. Dice value -1. On a 1, instead return 2 1s. Okay. Yeah, split a 2 and use a 1. Have 3 ones. But you need to be able to use the dice for things. We can on the Blamos. Alright, so what are these upgrading to? No minimums. Oh no, the Blamos have 3 normally, so that's not a very good one. Recover dice health, get a new dice. It's still, like, it's better, but it's still not good. Do 1 damage plus 2 for each kapow used this turn. Okay, that's like upgrading claw, but only 1 claw. It's never dice negative, but you might not be able to use the dice. This card has a minimum, you need to have a 3 of, like a minimum of 3 on the dice. You can only use 1, so if you can't use 1s on this on these ones, so your 1s and 2s don't help. Whereas 1s on these ones are really good, because like you can, you know, split the dice here, it's good. On these ones it doesn't matter because you can use more than 1 dice. You've just got to keep counting it down. And the same with the sour candies. So it can be negative sometimes, depending on what 3 cards you've got showing. 7 damage to maintain Fury. If you've got Fury, you're dealing an extra 4. Let's heal for 3 with a dice. So that's any dice. Any even dice. That's not too bad. Wolf on a 4. What was the lollipop upgrade? On a dice, instead return 2 dice. So random rolls? Interesting. So that goes the other way. You're going to net more total, which means nothing on dice like this because it's the total, the number is irrelevant. Whereas it's better for dice like this because the number is relevant. So it really depends what you've got showing. It depends if the magnitude of the value is relevant or not in terms of damage, or if you're just looking for a certain face value, or if you're looking for a total number of dice. I'm gonna go with the wolf. Woof, woof. 4-cost wolf's pretty good. And then it comes down to, yip, yip, yip. Maximum of 4, re-roll a dice. Maintains a fury. And then the destroys, like... I wonder if I'd want to get rid of the kapows. No, let's go to the sour candies. Blamo's too situational? No, it's damage. You play a dice, you do 3 damage. Like, dealing damage is really good. The maintains fury is an extra. But only during limit break? No. You can do the damage anytime you want. You don't have to do it during limit break. Nope. So it's still 3 damage card. Right? The enemies only have 30 health or thereabouts, so it's a decent chunk of damage. Also, there's one here. Let me go. I have Fury right now. Still have Fury. Now, I don't have dice that has a value of 3, so I can't use it right now. But if I did, I'd be hitting for 6. Max 3, okay. That worked out alright. Yes, you're definitely focusing too much on the effect where it has Fury. Are you also not noticing like how often you can have Fury as well? Like I can have Fury right now. I'm going to win this turn, so the fire's irrelevant. Oh, that's what happens with that one. Okay. It's interesting. Do I need the Fury right now, though? I really don't want him hitting me. I think I did something I shouldn't have done. Oh, you've got to snap them to get the Fury. Or use the other one. For some reason I thought my power was giving it to me. Yeah, Blamo worked well on the turn that I didn't misplay it. That's a common thing that people do with card games is they focus, like, don't look at what the card will give you all the time. They only look at the, especially, like, if there's a situational thing tied to the card, they're like, oh, I'll never get the situational thing off. It's like, what about the fact that it does a really good thing every time you use it? No. So, like, don't feel bad about focusing. It's very common. I think the only thing that's more common is when a good card gets nerfed and is still the best card, people refuse to play it because it just recently got nerfed. It's like, nope, devs nerfed it, not playing anymore, it's bad now. It's like, it's still better than all the other options. No, just got nerfed. And the reverse, card gets buffed, playing this, it got buffed. It's still the worst card in the game, but it got buffed, I'm playing it now. It's better. It's still trash. Like, I've also got a card that'll give Fury. Keep a for next turn. I don't want that. It's a finale. Okay. I'm probably not going to get off at another finale card. So the finale card only shows up at the end of your deck in a single turn. The other one's better though. Fire dude, spiky dude. Getting heals after. Yeah. Yeti is weak to fire. Which one's rough? Is that the 4 damage thing? I think it is, isn't it? That's that one. Woof woof woof's the one. I don't have enough dice to support it. Lollipop for next turn's pretty good though. When we get the extra dice. Nice. Really crap turn from him. Oh, apart from that. Didn't happen there the way I didn't think it would happen. Something didn't happen the way I thought it would happen. Yes and no. It's more about the what else you can discard. Because you need to have your doubles. Oh, that carries over. That's right. Because you don't shuffle when you get to the end. Your turn's over. So that's the problem with doing it with like a small deck. And it's also a misconception that Claw's not good unless you're in a small deck. Claw's is, unless they've changed the cost, Claw's still 0 cost card, right? If you're not using all your cards every turn because you don't have enough mana, then it's bonus damage. So especially in Act 1 where you get a lot more value out of playing an extra card. Did it change? Yes, for all the rules are different in episode 5. So it only changed in episode 5. It didn't change for the rest of the game. Reroll an unused die and return this one. No. I wonder if discarding those was better. Split a dice evenly. Oh, I can only do it even. Yeah, that's fine. So that doesn't actually count as Fury. Maybe. Not 100% sure on that one. Subdivide on a 6 is good. Yes it is. Ruff 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 is a good card. Not that I'll use it, but if I snap, I've got my 3 Blamos. Add 3 Kapow. Or copy a random one. No. Go away, inventor, you're not cool. So, forget the 3 Kapows. Add 3 to Kapow damage. Right, got it. That's even better. Oh, but this is really good here. Oh, I wonder if we. Anyway, let's. Oh. That's my action, so I could put the 4 for next turn. I think the 5 damage is worth more. But it helps to get to... oh no, I could have saved and discarded 2 at the start of next turn, might have actually been better. If that's the case, going for action... Well, hang on. Discarding 2 or having a 4 so I can just play a card. I think I need to play that here. I think I can... There's another lollipop. It's not bad. 5 damage on 1, gain a thing instead. No, I definitely want the destroy though. The gumball's not terrible. Repeat action's fine. I think now though with the warrior card, I really want to push more on the Kapow than the Blamos. Will there be a car on the January Rogue Wheel? Well, if someone suggests a good car rogue game, it's a solid maybe. Look, we got a Kraken on floor 4. Man, I hate the Kraken, but I really want that. I wonder if value matters. Okay, so that's a max, so we don't care about rolling up. Those are the only ones that we need to have at least 3 on. Those ones, you do need 3s, but it's not what we're aiming at. That one kind of does. I don't think we need to, because face value is not as much. Yeah, I mean, on a 1, return any 2 dice, but we're doing that to split the dice, not necessarily to get more numbers on the dice. I think if we're going more for the blammo, then we'd be leaning into that. It's not bad. Like, I don't think it's bad. I'm just seeing if there's anything. Subdivide means we could split like a 3 or a 5 even, though. Which I think is more likely to prevent us from rolling the deck over than anything else. What's actions upgrade? Keep a dice for next turn, 2 uses this turn. So you need to have 2 dice. Could be good if you did have more dice, like if you were able to generate a lot more dice. But then if you were, you're probably going to be in that situation more frequently. In which case then why are you you know what I mean? Sort of. Yeah, you'd have to have your dice economy up. But if you have a dice economy up, then you don't need to save them for the next time through. Except with it, sometimes you need a kickstart to keep going. So the idea would be, yeah, you get to the end one and you save them so that next time you've kickstarted your economy. But if that's the case, they usually need a trigger. And if you can't get your trigger happening, especially these fights don't last very long, 3 to 4 turns and the fight's over. Or 3 to 4 turns, you're wanting the fight to be over. I want the other card. The warrior card, there it is. Look at this, we'll save it for next turn. Warrior card, bottom deck. What's the upgrade on Woof Woof Woof? Did I already take it? I think it made it from 8 down to 4. Oh, here comes the kapows. No! Freaking curses, man. It's still an okay fight. Little damage and flip it upside down. It's okay if you get a high dice and you want to just roll through, but... That's probably one of the best ones to hit. Extra Kapow's not terrible, but I think the warrior ones... If we had an upgraded Kapow, maybe. Just gotta hope you don't bottom deck them, right? Yeah, that spatula's a good one for, you know, 5 or 6 damage and a bonus card. Worst case scenario, you play a lower card on it, you got a higher card. So it's not terrible, but... Oh, Mr. Wizard. Well, I'll pop the one that's giving me the goodness. It is. Oh, we can discard that. Grab 2 more cards. Do that. Get OTK'd, idiot. That's another combo you could go for, but I think we've gone into the Kapows. It does give you multiple roughs, so you can get the discarded pairs. But I think we just get too bloated. There'd be too many times where you just single out. I don't have any ones. Which is a shame. Don't make it. Okay. The subdivide there. How many Kapows do we have in the deck? I've already used 1 warrior card. The chances of getting to the next ones are slim, right? Or I save over. Four or 5? 4. You guys reckon 4? 4, 5, 6, and then 7 was the highest I've done, so I think 4. Yeah, let's just play it on these. It means we get those cards for the next turn anyway. And I think having that for the next turn's better. Well, if I'd played that, I'm gonna put that in, discarded though. We'll have a good next turn anyway. We might hit both of the warrior upgrades before we... It doesn't shuffle your deck. Hey, it shuffles in between turns. It just puts the whatever you use last on the bottom, but you can't access it. You can only go through the cards once per turn. Rent a powerful item. Add +1 to all dice less than 6. I don't really want that. So if we get rid of both Blammers, it means we can't snap them or discard them. Same with the roughs, but I think we want to move to getting rid of them. Is there a reason you're not seeing for why I'm using dice instead of the snap button? Because I've got cards in my deck. Because the snap only does pairs, and sometimes you use a dice on a non-pair to bring in another pair, or if you've played a perform next turn twice, you want to play it on a specific card, not snapping the one. The biggest one, the snap only goes on pairs. The dice get used on specific cards. Apple here is kind of poop. Apple's thing is halves health. So fighting after taking a lot of damage from Cowboy's fine, because you lose half your health. Whereas losing half health from 40 is pretty bad. Cowboy's terrible. Also, right now I can't use my snap button. You need to it's got to be powered up, and then when you power it up, you can use it instead of the discard. Oh, wow. You have to sit on this, I think. We just need a good turn. Seems like a good turn. Oh, nice. Warrior's right there. Alright, cowboy. Not enough. Like a cocky pants. Jeez. That's probably the as good a position you could be in a run. Wicker Man can wreck things pretty quickly though. Wow. That's pretty rough. If we do some damage and I wonder if we leave. I've got a furry for the next turn. I wonder if I'd gone with that for no, because for lollipop. Do we want the ones or do we want the warrior charges? I have 5 cards. I don't have more than 5 things, so I want the warrior charges. Yep. There's a lot of damage in this deck. I think just getting rid of the blammo. Right. Oh, this is upgrade. This is not. Don't upgrade the blammo. Warrior doesn't have an upgrade. Never getting around to that. That one's been upgraded. That one's been upgraded as well. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be getting that. Well, apart from Gumball Machine, everything else is fine. I'd rather not put it there. Where am I putting it? It's not bad. It adds +2 to the other one, so it just depends if you get this one first or last. You can get a few extra damage out. So you want this one +2 for each power. Yeah, you want this one last. I seem to get stuck on the Blammo Ruff. Does Lollipop help? No. Because I don't think I'm getting stuck on them. I think I'm dealing like 40 plus damage on the turns that I want to deal 40 damage. And having 1/1 and the Lollipop guaranteed to turn ones means I can play Lollipop into Lollipop. If I have 1/1 like that turn that we just had, and I had 1/1, and we don't, and we get a 3 and a 4, Lollipop doesn't give me an extra 2 dice now. It just makes one smaller. So it has more chance of making things worse. The Kapow is probably the best one. I don't think that's... I mean, the other thing is to leave it until after this fight in case we get a card. I don't think we get a card. Well, this is a little terrible, though. I think we play out, though. Could discard them, which might be the way to go. Unless we... I'd have to gumball a 1. I can't. So I've got to play 3. If I hit that, I can't use it next turn. I think I want to go like this. I still have Furry for next turn. So next turn I'll hit the Warrior Charge first, and then hit 3 Kapows. And we'll probably snap them, just because I don't want to die. Oh man, I was supposed to snap. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I still have my snap, but that sucks. So I'm gonna 5 and a 1. Okay. Everything's fine. You can unclench now. Well, maybe you can't. I know I can't. Okay, so we got forced to subdivide, which is fine because I think it's worth upgrading. Yeah. And we have all the health on floor 5. Wow, that was intense. Oh, yeah. Jester versus Audrey. And we have a snap available, if I can remember to use it. Ideally, I'd like to have my warrior cards, but I don't think we're going to get them. Unless we wait a turn, but I don't think we can afford to wait a turn. And she's going to punch us. We'll probably get to go again anyway. I don't want to lose one of those to snap, but I guess we're going to. This is pretty good for us, though. We might not need to snap right now. One's unavailable. That's rough. Does mean we got Subdivide up first, though. No, this is what we're seeing up first. We're gonna have. We'll still have Fury though. Sucks because we really didn't get to make use of our turn, and we could just die next turn. This is interesting. We set up the Lollipop Subdivide. We try to hit a Kapow. We could just die as well, which would suck. This has been an awesome run. Oh, she doesn't have it. There it is. What happens if you snap those two no dice? I don't know. Haven't done it before. My little traitorous Jester returns. Very likely, yeah. When you snap and it uses 6s, it probably does give you 5s for each of them. Sure, let's go pretend this spin means something. And here we go. Yeah, there's a chunk of damage we could have had on that turn as well, going out. And we probably would have got dice into the into our finale card on that one as well. Team unlocked parallel universe. One set to go. Park confirmed. Good. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Favorite food: souls of the unworthy. Dislikes mushrooms, walnuts, and laughter of small children. Karaoke go-to: careless whisper. Favorite book: The Road. Reason for entering the dungeons: in an eternity of existence, eventually one must walk every path. This guy has a countdown card that does 999 damage. He's got to accumulate 99 or decumulate 99 from it. And he's got like 100 hit points or something. That's kind of funny. Wonder where they got that idea from. Cornelius. Is there any other challenges in there that we've... So there's 6 ones to go, which will be 6 of these cards. There's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh, it tells us what they are. Okay, hang on. Complete all 6 episodes for any one contestant. We'll get that one with Warrior. Complete all 6 bonus rounds. Oh, okay, that one happens. Complete any bonus round episode in hard mode. Any bonus round episode in hard... What's hard mode? Complete any 2 bonus round episodes in hard mode. I haven't... Hard mode? It's already hard. Well, not really. 3, 4, 5... Complete all 6 bonus round episodes in hard mode. Beat a boss with 4 or more battle axes equipped. How do you get 4 or more battle axes? Brains. Curdle 402 with the 36. That's 3 years, man. Thank you so much for all the support. Do we unlock it after beating all episodes? I don't know. Haven't played before. Haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe. I'm going to go with yes. Challenge: do 12 or more damage in 1 turn by throwing dice. Okay, that's with the witch. Oh man, okay. Complete an episode as witch with 4 prepared slots. Ugh. Use your limit break twice in 1 turn. I think you could do that with sword boomerang. Well, the problem is you're going to... Okay, you need fiery dice maybe? Do more than 40 damage in a single attack. That's a tough one. That would be like with Kapow, but you'd need a few of them. Stack 30 or more poison on an enemy at once. What enemies have that much health? Lock all enemy dice. Use the same gadget 3 times in 1 turn. Rufus refrains from suggesting ways to throw dice. Obviously, you need a lot of dice to start with. We've found a few ways to really build them up. But you need to really ramp. Have max health of 64 or higher. That's got to be on Bear, right? Use the Dragon's Tooth. Man. Complete all 36 regular episodes. Defeat Lady Luck. Ooh, I think there's going to be a few more episodes of this to go. We are chocking our way through.